You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in. All right, you guys. So it's came out now, or I should say, it's come out now that the gunman has been charged with an attempted, to take out the leader, or I should say, the man who was in the position, Donald Trump, and he may face the rest of his life in prison. Now, you guys like, share, and subscribe as y'all tap in. I appreciate all of you guys that's going to join our stream, join us for this. And so, yeah, definitely want to touch on this situation. I want to kind of get into this. I kind of want to get into this situation. And so, click the link that's pinned at the top of the comments. That way you guys won't miss any of the content that we release. Make sure y'all do that. I tell y'all this all the time because it's very important. Like I said, the notifications, they're not going out to everybody. So, and for you guys to make sure y'all get all the updates, make sure y'all do this. Right now, back to what we're here to talk about right now. And that is the man that is now being charged with this crime. Now, they've upped the original charges that he had, and now they've taken it to basically a maximum level of what they did, of short of actually taking out, Trump. So, according to reports that's coming out right now, the man was emotionless in court, and he is now being charged today in court. As his appearance just ended, he is being charged with the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. Now, according to the report, it says the alleged White House Correspondents' Dinner shooter, Cole Thomas Allen, is appearing in court for the first time as he faces new major federal charges, including the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. The Justice Department accused Allen, who's 31 years old, of attempting to attack the dinner and target Trump and administration officials by running through a Secret Service checkpoint with a shotgun, handgun, and knives. The suspect allegedly exchanged fire with Secret Service agents at a checkpoint outside of a ballroom hosting Trump and the First Lady Melania Trump. An agent who was hit in his bulletproof vest was released from the hospital and is supposed to be in good spirits, according to Trump. Now, he was brought into court for the first time today in a blue prison jumpsuit and was charged with attempting to assassinate the President of the United States. Allen appeared emotionless and calm as the charges were read by prosecutors, keeping his cuffed hands in his lap. He spoke in a quiet tone when asked to state his full name in front of the court. He's also facing a charge of transportation of a firearm and interstate commerce with the intent to commit a felony. Now, federal prosecutors quickly announced hours after the incident on Saturday that he would be arraigned on these charges, on gun charges, that included 2 counts of using a firearm during a crime of violence and assault on a federal officer using a dangerous weapon. Now, a conviction for assault on a federal officer with a dangerous weapon carries a sentence of up to 20 years in prison. Allen's separate charge of using a firearm during a crime of violence carries a mandatory minimum of 10 years, as well as the possibility of life imprisonment if prosecutors can prove the weapon was discharged. Though Allen was quickly subdued and did not enter the large dining hall, many of those in attendance have fretted over how a gunman was ever able to get into the building, particularly after 2 prior assassination attempts on Trump's life. Now, right? It goes on to say, the Mossberg Maverick 12 gauge, which he was allegedly holding when he rushed through the security checkpoint at the Washington Hilton, was seen on a carpeted floor. It was just one of the weapons Allen allegedly brought to the event. He was also armed with hand knives when he rushed the security checkpoint on the floor above the reception, authorities have said. Now, after exchanging fire with the law enforcement, the man was tackled to the ground. Allen was just yards from the dinner where The president, vice president, first lady, and most of Trump's cabinet were dining on Saturday evening when he was apprehended. Now, Allen was reportedly staying at the Washington Hilton Hotel, where the White House Correspondents' Association dinner was being held. He avoided the hotel's highly monitored corridors by slipping through an internal stairway that was not as closely surveilled as the hallways and elevators. Now, after running down 10 stories in the stairwell, the gun emerged on a lower level close to the initial screening area where magnometers in the Secret Service were stationed. Concerns have swirled over how Allen was able to bring the gun and knives with him into the hotel without detection. He was apprehended on the floor above the reception, though he had been able to continue down just one additional flight of stairs. Now, he could have breached the dining hall where Trump and his top officials were dining. After being evacuated to the White House following the fire, Trump noted that the hotel was not particularly a secure venue. According to the manifesto he sent to family members moments before he planned the attack, Allen was attempting to take out the president and members of his inner circle. According to the New York Post, Allen's manifesto read, Trump turn the other cheek is for when you are yourself are oppressed. I'm not the person R-worded in a detention camp. I'm not the fisherman executed without a trial, is what he started to say. And then he said more things. So now he is facing life in prison. You guys let me know what y'all think, man. Yeah.
Hey guys, Ticket really hopes you enjoyed the content. There will be a link in the description box and pinned at the top of the chat room where you can go to the Ticket TV merch shop and purchase the exclusive merchandise for men and women. Thanks for your support, and he appreciates all sales.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.